Welcome back everyone. A slightly brighter version of myself today. Thank you so much for all your lovely messages. I mean, that in itself is a gift to have so much love and warmth. I really appreciate it. I mean, I really wasn't looking or feeling my best, but just to have you and all your lovely messages, I was worried that how the film would perform actually was light relief and a nice warm cozy blanket of love. So thank you very much. We are doing Christmas gift sets today and a couple of fabulous Christmas looks. One of these products I just love, and it's courtesy of Beauty Pie's festive kits. Now you know that I love Beauty Pie, and I know many of you who are able to get Beauty Pie delivered love it too. But let's get on with the show. Oh, here we are. See, I've just pulled the blinds out. That's too much. Hoping the sun is really in and out. I wanted to get lots of lovely light on my face, but we'll have to do that without, otherwise that's going to be too much. Okay, so I've already done my SPF with ultraviolet, ultralight skin screen. These are ultraviolet products are almost like a little bit of a kind of, what do you call them when you're tongue twisters? Is it tongue twisters? With red lorry, yellow lorry, that type of thing. I never get the right screens and skins and whatever they are. Anyway, very nice, great for winter. That's all on. I've gone back to a favourite base actually, which I've been really enjoying. Forever Skin Glow by Dior. Who's used this? I did a film a while ago about the matte base from Hourglass. And I was talking about how I like to have a really perfect skin and then I put the light in where I want it. But so many of you were saying, yes, but my skin's really dry and I've tried it and I didn't like it. And I totally get that because it won't work if your skin is very dry. You know, if you really worked on exfoliation and hydration over 6 weeks, you'd probably be better, but who wants to deal with that? This will give you coverage and glow. So that's easy peasy. So I'm just going to pop this on, literally as I always do, with my fingers. This shade is 2W, just to save you clicking and trying to find the right shades. I'm sometimes a bit hopeless with all my links and colours, I do apologise. So I like to put everything on with my fingers because waste not, want not, with base. I think it sort of slightly scares a lot of people at home when they put their base on like this because they're like, oh no, that's way too heavy, I want to get it off, I want to get it off. But I know that with a little bit of buffing and some beautiful tools and etc., you get the nice pigment payoff because I want that coverage, but I still want that glow on my skin. So yes, I just like to rub everything in with my fingers and then buff it out. So I'm going to do a couple of lips today. I'm going to show you the packaging actually before I even finish the base. Look how cute this is. Screams luxury, right? They're perfect for the handbag and so dainty. There's a light sort of nudie pink which kind of will work with any look, and there's a lovely cherry red. So let's see if we've got time to do both of those. And they've got these new Gleam creamy eyeshadows. Oh my gosh. And there's one, well, I'll show you now. Look at these two tones. There's one really warm one, there's one really cool one. This is mine. Misty Gleam, I think it's called Misty. It's a glimmer shot and it's called Minky Gleam. I love these kind of colours. Both would work and both are just gorgeous, but I'm going to go for the mink. I always sort of tend to go for that in winter, a more cooler colour on my eye. And I'll see whether that matches best with the red or the pink, and we'll see as we see as we go along, shall we? So there you go, buffed in, nice firm brush, buff it in, just soften it around the mouth area and keep that nice and light. So now for concealer. So like the Beauty Pie one that I was talking about, I'm just really loving these hydrating concealers because I'm going to use the Super BB, which I've used before, Eborian, just tapping it underneath, which will be lovely. Again, just slightly lighter. Has anyone else tried? So maybe you've tried the Super Luminous Skin Genius foundation or concealer. Which ones did you like? I might do a separate film actually about the concealer because it's so nice. So great. Give myself some superhero eye patches of joy. Just lightening and brightening that eye area, but also most importantly, giving myself that lift. So everything just goes high. You see how it's got that lovely glow to it for both of these products. So, so nice. And when you're doing a slightly more, you know, made up makeup, having that freshness to your skin just makes it so much more modern. I think if you kind of go heavy and powdery with the base and then you kind of have a more glitzy makeup, or even that your clothes are a little bit more sparkly, or bigger earrings or bigger hair, you know, it just is lovely that it's nice and fresh. So I've given that time to settle in, and I'm going to go in with my Pro concealer brush. So it's Pro angled concealer brush from Beauty Pie. I think this was in the Patty Dubroff gift set, but I think they do sell it. Oh gosh, please. I mean, Sunshine, I don't want to say go away, but please don't ruin this film for me. That's the thing about using daylight, but that's real life, right? As light goes up and down, so you can see it in many different ways. Again, this is nice and firm. So rather than doing that kind of like windscreen wiper action that I've talked about, just push to sort of blend, because you don't want to move the lovely kind of reflective pigment. You want to just make sure that it stays in place. And then my little red nose, which is slightly less red now, thank goodness. Feeling much, much better, more myself. Good, that's a really nice finish, isn't it? Good, okay, I might just brush through my brows. And then I've got a lovely face powder that I'm going to use to set the makeup, because like I was saying about using the Hourglass mattifying foundation and then adding the brightness and light where you need it to really elevate your bone structure, if you're then going for a glowy base, you then need to do the reverse and mattify that area so that you get the balance between the reflective glow and the matte. And it's the balance of those two textures that really enhances your natural beauty, and that's key. If you want me to do a whole nother film on that in reverse, I'm very happy to. This is the beautiful Silk Powder by Tatcha. It is completely translucent, even though it looks slightly warm and yellow, it's completely translucent, as in it's I can use it for all different skin tones. So however dark or however light your skin is, this works perfectly. And you just take a nice fluffy brush and you just whiz it round. Such nice packaging. It's really lightweight for my kit as well. But it just softens those areas. But a bit like the By Terry Hyaluronic, it just makes the skin really, really smooth. And that's all I use, just around there. Now I'm going to close these blinds because this is really annoying me now. And we'll work with it. Just let my camera adjust to the light. Right, sorry Sunshine, we will revisit you later. Oh look, it's a little bit better now, isn't it? So we can see the makeup. See how lovely that skin is? Such a lovely glow. That skin. My skin. So yes, really loving that base, and I hope that also works for you guys. In terms of like, for the people that messaged me and said I don't like a matte base, get there in the end. Now look at all this lovely packaging. So cool. Really, really nice. Okay, so as I said before, we've got the 2 glimmer shots. And they come as a package, so you can use this for a lovely, let me just put this here so it focuses properly. That's better. Really nice and warm. Really nice and cool, but they go on super sheer. I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, so I'm going to match it with a lip. We'll take this one here, and I'm going to pack the colour because it's really soft. It's very much like the Giorgio Armani ones that I love. Really creamy, look, and so sparkly. Oh yes, and this is going to be me just try get, I mean, it literally is all, it's like butter. So even, which I love even more, applying with a finger, just make sure you wedge it really, really close to the, honestly, it is so soft. I'm gonna kind of ruined it. I tested it because I went into the Beauty Pie headquarters and met the lovely Hannah and Natalie, who work for Beauty Pie. I didn't get to see Nicola, unfortunately, but they're such lovely girls, and I've known them for so long, and they've been so supportive of me, and it's just really nice to be able to work with fabulous ladies. Anyway, I was testing the product there because like, this is what we've got for Christmas. I'm like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. Please, please, can I use those on my channel? Because everyone's going to love it. And the reason why is it's such a lovely classic. So you can put it on as simply as that, and then you can build it up, or you can swash it underneath with some black eyeliner. I might just keep it simple for now to see how the lip works, because I was thinking I might go nudie, but I also might go red. Maybe we'll try the nude first and then go on with the red, and then you can see both tones. Now, as I blend it out, can you see, probably just going a little bit closer, there's a nice sheer sparkle, but the sparkle is very, very delicate. So as I'm pushing this eyeshadow right up into my brow, I'm losing the tone of the coolness, but I've just left with a little bit of sparkle that's just giving a bit of dew to my eye. I mean, Beauty Pie is just ridiculous. So I have a code, Caroline B, very important, sent me, which will give you a big discount if signing up for the membership. Even if you're not particularly interested in buying these products yourself, what I love, and everyone kind of squeals about, is buying someone else the membership for a present, because it allows them to kind of shop and, you know, do things that they wouldn't, or buy things that they sometimes probably wouldn't. It is very much a treat, I think, and it's a lovely thing to be able to gift. And then when you realise what great discounts you get, it's sort of the first, it is really the first and only kind of luxury beauty club. But their Youth Bomb, what was it that Nicola said to me the other day? She said the Youth Bomb is, the Youth Bomb Breakthrough Repair Cream is one of the 5 most expensive formulas ever manufactured by a top lab in Switzerland, who also manufacture other really expensive creams. But as a Beauty Pie member, you get £49 instead of £175. I mean, Marcia knew that she was going to create a storm in the beauty industry when she launched Beauty Pie, and she did. And I know there's some very loyal followers out there. Anyway, the reason we're loyal followers is because they deliver great products. Because if the products weren't great, we wouldn't buy into it, would we? Nope, nope, nope. Now, am I a little bit sheeny at the front of my face? Now I've changed the light. Let's have a little look. I might just use a little bit more of my powder just to soften that, because that shine there, that's better. It's not so good. Oh, okay, good. Happy with this. This works as beautifully as it does in the day as for the night, but I just love this payoff of the highlight underneath my brow. Okay, good. Right, I'm going to use a mascara now that I've got from Estee Lauder, which I used this weekend. I had a wonderful weekend in Scotland for my friend's 50th. I've got any Scottish followers. Oh, we were just northeast of Edinburgh, and I walked for hours and hours and hours. I think that's why I feel so restored. Anyway, I had this brand new mascara on from Estee Lauder. Of course, can't find the name. There's no name on it. It looks like this. I will link below. It is brand new. It's called Turbo Lash. That was annoying me. So this mascara is great if you're lazy like me and you like a big, thick, chunky lash and you want it straight away. So I just don't know how the makeup's going to go with my top, so I'm just going to put the mascara on my top lashes. But when I tested it out this weekend, it's the only mascara that I took with me, and I was like, I'll just see how it fares. And I was thrilled to bits, because you know when you're walking you get like a bit of a watery eye and blah blah blah. No watery eyes, really nice shape to my lash in 3 strokes. And some of the time you have to do a couple of strokes to get the best out of some mascaras. With this mascara, this was it. So I haven't used many Estee Lauder products in a while. And obviously I do have some favourites. What are your favourite Estee Lauder products? And I do like actually some of their mascaras. So yes, thank you very much for sharing this with me, Estee Lauder, and congratulations on a really quick, fabulous lifting mascara. Just because it's sort of almost like a habit now. Obviously, despite what I said, I will go back in with a second coat. But I think this is such a nice lash, just to give you something a little bit extra, wouldn't you say? Quite nice, right? And it's always going back for me just over those centre lashes and lifting the tip up. So you see the tip of your lashes. That is the biggest thing. I was actually going to do a smoky eye video for you, just going through like step by step by step to make sure that we're all in the same place. So when you do execute your smoky eyes, something a little bit stronger than this, a bit more sultry, then, because I saw a friend actually and she did her makeup and I'm trying to do my eye, but I just look tired when I do my smoky eye, and I could see 3 or 4 instantly errors that she'd made, or she just hadn't seen it. So I do want to run that by you. So I will do that before Christmas. Run that by you, film it for you. Right, because we're going to go in with the pink or the red. I mean, either works. So I'll show you both colour. I'm going to use a little bit of Merit Terracotta because this is a nice gleamy blush. I'm going to place it just over my cheekbone, but I don't really want too much colour because I want the colour to really ping from the lip. Lift that up. Love these applicators. I think I've said that before. The pink one's quite nice, isn't it? But it's nice, very soft and sheer and sheeny. Oh my God, I love these. Misty eyes. Glimmer shots, minky gleam. It's not sticking. Glimmer shots. Very, very nice. Yep. Woohoo! Right, let's try the pink first. Right, so let's go for the Daily Nude. So they're perfectly matching shades. Just the packaging is so lovely. I'm going to go in with it because it's a nude with the liner first. Oh yes, very soft. Oh, very soft. See, that's the thing that gets me straight away. If the liner is scratchy or I have to kind of really push the colour on. If you've got a liner in your makeup bag like that and you sharpened it a few times but you're still pressing hard to get the colour on, I just, you know, it's time to say goodbye. Because I think it also dries your lips out. So a bit of colouring in. And then press it onto my lip myself. So I haven't got too much, because if I go in on the bottom lip, which I don't need so much definition on, you then end up with too much liner on. Oh, I don't want to ruin this, but oh, it's so nice. I'm very, yeah, very tactile. See what the texture's like. Oh, it's a very happy nudie pink. You know what I mean by that? Like some nudes, I'm sure you've put them on before. You put them on, you're a bit like, makes me feel a bit drab. It's sort of like, ugh, bringing me down. But this isn't. This is a lovely happy pink. Well, maybe you can show me which one you prefer. That's what we'll do. I'll take a little picture with the lip like this and then with the red. Or maybe you can like both. Don't have to choose, do we? But yeah. Beautiful, creamy texture with a sort of slightly vanilla-y, maybe. Very soft fragrance. Anyway, that's that look. Let's take it off and do the red. Okay, so back again. This colour is called Rougy. Oh no, I've just knocked the tip of the liner off. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so let's do it the opposite way round. Good. I thought this red was going to be much more pink, and it's not. It's a really true Hollywood red. I know other influencers just do that on their lips and then they just rub their lips together and it's all perfect. Oh, well, the thing is that we don't really edit this film you know, you get to see warts and all. Maybe edit the bits that are really kind of boring, but in terms of the makeup application, it's not trickery. As in, you don't just go, and then go, and it's all perfect, because that doesn't work like that. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Okay. Very nice. So the texture I love, because it's not too slippery. It's hydrating, but I know that I'm going to have control over the colour. So when you're putting on a strong lip, the most important thing is to really push that pigment into your lip so it doesn't just sit on top. And then just keep pressing and pressing and pressing. And then for me, to perfect my imperfect lips, which it is what it is, I just take the cotton bud and make it a little bit softer, which is kind of like a nice way to wear a lip. If you don't like a lip to look so strong and striking, or you feel like you've put a red lipstick on it and it feels stuck on, like one of those joke lips that you put in your mouth, this is a really nice way to do it. Then you might wish to take, I wouldn't use my cream powder, I'll just take one, sorry, I wouldn't use my cream powder brush, I don't want to stain it, but I'll take a little bit of the powder and just pat that on very lightly. Again, these are the small little tips that help make the lipstick last so much longer. And then we'll go in with the liner, and I'll just fill out that top lip a little bit more before we go in with the last layer of lippy. Now these sets are probably going to sell quite rapidly, so I'd encourage you to pop it in your basket. And maybe even if you've got a friend who might like the nude one and you like the red one, and you can buy it for each other. Very softly building it up. I'm happy with that. I will just fill in with the lippy now. In the centre. And I do like, with the sort of neutrals, I do like them to be kind of soft and hydrating, but with my red lips, my darker lips, I prefer them to be much more dry because I just feel confident they don't move. And I think it looks a bit cooler if it's a little bit matter. Because I'm so cool, right? Especially with lipstick all over my teeth, really cool. Well, lovely. Love that blurred finish, love the colour. And I might just add a little bit, just a little bit. I didn't need that with the pink, but just a little bit of soft warmth to the fullest part of my cheeks. And I'm happy with that. Lovely, wonderful. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. And also what's nice is just wearing a nice strong lip with a cream jumper. It doesn't have to be like going out and having fun and kind of dressing up in your sparkly best or for anything special. It can just be for a Monday, which it is today. I look forward to reading all your comments again on Saturday morning, and thanks so much for all your love and support. You really are the best tribe ever. I'm very lucky. See you soon.